How's it going, guys? I thought I would do another video sowing somewhere winter cabbage. Well, these are not really winter cabbage, but you can sow other selection of them and they'll do right through to the winter. Most of the brassicas you could sow the new, or you could sow at the end of the month, or the start of next month, middle of next month, end of next month. So you can get like a crop at the winter. As I say, these ones I'm just doing the new. I'll show you. Well, these ones are, everybody uses these ones. They're Savoy, Vetrus 2 they're called. As I say, you can sow these ones say July, June, or June, July, whatever. I'm just going to sow some now. I'm not going to sow loads because I didn't eat loads of them. And plus I've only got, I think it's 24 or 26 in a row at the veg plot. Let's say today I'm just going to sow these, so let me just get the compost. This compost has been sitting in the shed for a while now, so it's kind of bone dry. It's still got a wee bit of moisture in it. This shed does get really hot at the summer, because it's all the shed's not really finished yet outside yet. It's just got roofing felt around it. It's all battened on, because the thing with weatherboard is it shrinks and you're left with wee gaps, and then you have to start there again. And I've got cladding. I put cladding on two sides there, but I don't really like it, so I'm gonna get, I like flareboard cladding things, so you could click them together. There's a bit of plastic in this compost. The thing about compost, it's cheap. Cheap compost seems to be the problem. This is supposed to have peat in it. It's got what, 58% peat, but it still dries out pretty quick. Doesn't matter how much water you give it. I tried other compost for my tomatoes there, but it just seems to dry out pretty quick. So I'm going to try some joining this. I did do a video the other day there on revealing my potatoes, a potato reveal. You can't really hear me in it because I wasn't speaking very loud. As I say, the first row were Aran pilots. I've got no bad crop off them, no much, enough to get a wee meal out of. The second row I'm sure they're a main crop, and I just picked him a wee bit too early, so there's no really for kind of, I like to eat chips, so there's no really chippable. so I'm going to just boil them with the skin on, because both varieties I picked them for everything, so they do chips, roasting, boiling, mash, they do everything, and then if you get a big enough one out of them you could probably bake potato, but right, that's that. Now I've lost my sheds became a bit of a mess, and I've lost the thing I use for levelling the soil out. My shed is needing a good clean. Hopefully the winter time I'll be able to do over here, if you can see me, like, but with my hands waving about, this is going to be my bench. So I'll be able to show you that. I'm just looking for something to, this might work, a bit polished. It's just something to kind of like, no, that's not working very well because the compost is dry. Oh, that's all I have to do. Do that. I see, fill your tray up. Let's get back to what we're doing. Fill your tray up, just overfill it, and then use a piece of wood that's flat and level, and is longer, again, lengthwise, and then you're just going back and forward, dragging it along, and it evens out the compost. Sometimes if you're really picky you could run this compost through a sieve. Sometimes I'll do that, you've seen in the videos. I think I've done a video with me doing it. I'll do it. You don't have to, but if you want a really good seed bed you could. That's just an old tub. I'm just going to use, and I'm just going to gently press down. You don't want to be too firm and pressing down, just enough. If you can't hear me right, my neighbour, the next door neighbour, is cutting his grass. I've been listening to him for the last 5 minutes, cracking up at his strimmer, because you can't get the strimmer wire to go properly. Yeah, I did offer to do their garden, but yeah, I think it was a wee bit too dear for them. End of the day, you've got to make a profit to make a living, haven't you? Right, so sorry I've not been videoing very much. Just been working, busy, working away. The amount of gardens that I've had over the weeks and a couple of days has been really frustrating, trying to get on top of them all and get things done. So these are the to avoid. The thing I like about these packets of seeds is you get a label with the label. You get the label wet. It saves me writing a label, because my box of labels is in the house. Because that packet of dahlias I got was a mixed colour of dahlias, so it was all different colours. What I've done is I'm going to let them go to seed, and I've wrote a label of what colour they are, and I've put them next to it. And then I'm going to, once they're dried out, I'm just going to pick them off, and I'm going to obviously dry them out again, and then I'll have to put them in separate containers, but that's my idea, and then I could grow more of the colours. They're nice dahlias, Nice dahlias. I don't mind dahlias, they're no big dahlias, they're only miniature dahlias. I might try and get, next year I might try and get bigger dahlias. Just see how the garden goes first, because as I say, one side of my garden is what I use, and the other side is need to be sorted. I didn't check to see how much seed you actually got in this packet. No, I didn't. Thought it would tell you how much it would. Nobody does. Fuck. There's not a lot of seed in there, right? As I say, you have to watch seed as well. That's why I try and save seed, because seed is, I mean, seed is quite dear actually, if you think it. So I'm not going to sow loads of these. I'm only going to do enough for myself. I was at 16, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I'll do 30. There we go. Because then you always do extra just in case none of them survive. And then you've got some there to fill the row in, and I don't know where I've put my, I can see it from here. I've tidied up all my pots and that. I've put all the pots and trays that I've no using. I've put them away. Put them back. I've got a co-house outside my house, so I use that to store my pots and trays. So I'm actually going to sort that out, and I'm going to put shelves in, and I'm going to put all my pots in there, wash them out, put them in, ready for next year. But I'll also store my tools in there, my hand tools. I don't keep my hand tools in my shed. My shed's made for power tools and a lawnmower, strimmer, hedge cutter, chainsaws. I have a few chainsaws in here. I'm going to build a rack and put them on. But right, we're drifting away from what I'm doing today, so right, so I'm going to get vermiculite. There we go, some vermiculite. I'm just going to cover, you know when you'd cover this off level, you would put rest compost on, and then you would do the same thing with your piece of wood, level it, and then you would give it a light pack down. And seed, the tinier the seed, the more the water is. So if this is only a little seed, little pin piece seed or whatever, and then you just water it for the bottom, up. You don't water it for the top because you could disturb the seed and lose all your seed. And then you'll find it when they start germinating, they're all germinating at one side, and then you start having problems. Aye, that's what you do. I'm just going to go right in there for the vermiculite. It's good stuff, this stuff, so I do recommend it if you're starting off your own seeds. Just buy this. The plants do germinate better. can actually buy a I can't remember what company it is. It's a flower company. They also sell seeds. You get bigger packets of seeds than what you do any other company online. I'll have to check again on what it is, what company it is, but I used them before for bedding plants, and you could practically get a packet of sowing cabbage with maybe about 100 seeds in it for something like £2. I got a packet of onions out there, seeds, and there was 4,000 seeds in it, and I paid £3 for them. Oh, sorry. Aye, I paid £3 for them, but when I moved house, a lot of stuff was either never came, or it ended up in the tip. Because obviously when you move house, you want to try and declutter your house as best as you could, because it saves you money. Well, it saves you space, and it saves you money. The less things you take. And I'm just going to gently follow this down, and there we have it. That's the sowing cabbage done. The sunlight is kind of shining through my window here, and it is affecting the camera. Hopefully not too much. If you can see there, that's them done. I'll soak them. As I say, I've got an old basin there. I'll fill it with water and I'll sit this in it. You don't want to soak them too firm, because the seed could dampen off if they're too wet, and they don't germinate. But this will start changing like a darker colour when you're doing it that way, so you can, when it starts going darker on the top, then you can, it's had enough. If you do want a video on doing it from A to B, then just say in the comments. I'll do a video on how to sow seeds, different types of seeds. All your seeds from microscopic to big pea seeds, bean seeds, cucumber seeds. As I say, last year and the year before, well, every time I've grown tomatoes, never had a problem. This year they've been total rubbish. As I say, I think it's just been too busy, because I have been pretty busy this year, so I think that's what's happened, is I've not put as much care into them as I have in the other years. But next year I'm gonna grow different type of seeds. So I'm not gonna be growing Gardener's Delight, Moneymaker, Alicante, because they're common ones. A lot of people grow them. I'm gonna go for different ones, different types. But I will do a seed review on what seed I'm going to go for next year, and the seed I had this year, do a review on that, see how it, because then at the end of the day, if people want to grow that seed, then they can just head over to my channel, and I've already done a review on it. So you could grow them if you want. You don't have to. As I say, these avoid, I grow these every year. I don't grow that. I do grow the Savoy, but that's a different variety, and I've not had a problem with them. they'll grow fine. What I'll say is I'm not going to grow next year. I'm not going to use the eco pots, the paper ones, the ones that biodegradable, because I put avoid in them. I planted almost avoid in them, and the stuff I planted in the trays, the big cell trays, grew better than the stuff that was in the pots. So I'll not be using them next year. I'm just going to get more of the trays if they're in stock. As I say, these half green trays are the best, because you get lids with them. You get bigger ones with lids, but these are fine. As I say, out B&Q, they do try and get their money out of you, because they sell the lid and the tray separate. So you're what, £2 for the lid and probably £3 for the tray. Or you could buy yourself a cheap one. It comes with a tray, a plug tray and a lid. It's just cheap plastic. Maybe about £2 or something for it at the shop. But as I say, I will do a review on seeds, and if I've got a new catalogue by then for the seeds, I'll go through it and show you what seeds I'm going for next year. As I say, there's some of them I might go for, I might not go for. I definitely go for the broccoli. Is it Green Magic? I mean, it's nice broccoli. I've had a few picks, but it's not a big heat on it. With the cauliflower, it's alright. It's not done well this year. With the weather, it's been far too hot, and it doesn't matter. I've honestly, I'll water them maybe every 3 days, second day or something. I'll give them a good soak. Tomorrow I'll be up there, and I'll be up at the veg plot, and I'll give everything a good drink. Some of my onions as well. My onions are kind of, they're decent kind balls. I'm not wanting any big ones. As I say, you don't have to wait until they flop over until you pick them. Normally that's what you do, is you let them flop over, and then that's them ready to pick. You can pick them at when I'm a reasonable size for yourself. I have grown big onions before. I've grown a big giant onion. I think it was something like, it was just shy of £10. If I can find a photo, I'll chuck a photo up. But I grew a £10 onion, and it was some work, effort. It's a lot of effort going into growing these things, but maybe next year I might grow one. If I can get my pulley tunnel up, I'll grow one. And some carrots, long carrots. But aye, as I say, that's how you sow cabbage. It's avoid for the winter. They're going to do me right through the winter. And as I say, I've got another cabbage in the house that's for winter. But they're August, September time for sowing. So I'll probably sow them maybe at the end of August or the middle of August, depending on how I feel. I'm just waiting on the tatties. So once all the other localities die down, and me and the Aaron pilots, when they all die down, I'll probably just lift them all. And I'm going to chuck in some compost, and I've got some well rotted manure as well. So I'll put that in, the compost in, and I'll just dig it in. And then I'll cover it up with fabric and leave it until these are basically ready to go in. And then that's it. Because I'm going to just put loads of compost in this year, because the ground is pretty poor. And I haven't got everything that I wanted in the garden. I've not got carrots, I've not got turnips, beetroot. I've got trays of beetroot. I'll have to I'll have to get in and get them dug. I'm sure I've got all next week off, so I'll be in, and then I'll dig. The ground's just that dry, yeah. And it digs, it's not easy to dig. But hopefully, according to the forecast, next week's supposed to be thunder and lightning and rain. So hopefully we get a week's rain and kind of a week's worth of rain in 2 days or something. That'd be bra. Give the ground a good soak. It's good soil. It's got a good smell to it, but it's just needing a wee bit of TLC. It needs some bacteria, and it just needs a bit of love. Because you can always turn rubbish soil into good soil. So that's my plan for the winter. But I'm going to do loads of stuff at winter, so there'll be loads of videos at the winter, including the veg plot, because that's doing a lot of maintenance, and the shed's need a lot of maintenance as well. As I say, I've still got benches to put in, and I want to use my shed as a work shed so that I can make more videos as well. Because I will be about building things in here for the veg plot, like planters and just shelves and stuff like that to put in. But I will be building some boxes as well for keep the cabbage fly. I do have a net on it, but the net's blew off a wee bit. When I was up there yesterday, there was hundreds of cabbage fly under there, so no doubt there's going to be hundreds of caterpillars, so I'll be enjoying picking them. But normally what I'll do in the morning is, when I'm up there, is I'll go through all the leaves, and I think it's a long process, but it saves your crop. Go through all the leaves, and I'll any eggs or any caterpillars will just get wiped out. You want to go for a really fine mesh. You don't want to go for stuff that has little holes in it. I know people have been using that, but believe it or not, butterfly caterpillars, the butterflies, the cabbage butterfly, whatever you call them, they can actually hover above and drop their eggs as well. So if you've got that kind of net with the wee triangles in it, just don't use it, because they could hover above and literally just drop their eggs, and they can land on them. They can land on it, land off it, land anywhere on next to it, they'll still get on it. So that's a wee tip. Right, anyways, I'm going to keep you going, boring yous, me bragging on about stuff, but maybe next month I might have another video. As I say, I'll put this video up, but I'll put the totty one up first. As I say, you can't really hear me in it. So the first lot of totties, the first tatty shaw that I picked was £1, so they were £1. The second tatty shaw I picked, they were about £2, maybe £1.50, I can't remember. But so we'll just go for the £4, £3 mark. But as I say, if the King Edwards were a wee bit left longer, they would have been a lot bigger. I'm not going to pick any more of them until the shaws have died off. And I ken that they're ready. You ken they're ready when the flowers fall off for me, but I like to leave the shaws on, let them die back, that wee energy. And I'm going to give them a good soak, so the ground's going to be like a swamp. The peas are about finished. They're all turning yellow. So that's them, they're about done. I'll get one more pick, which I'll do tomorrow, and then if there's anything left, and if they fatten up in time, then they'll get picked. As I say, they'll get 10 out. I was going to sow another selection of peas, but I'm not going to, because next year where my tatties are, that's when my peas are going, and I'm not going to do the TP shape thing. I'm just going to put a straight wall up, along the back, bit bamboo canes, and I'm going to chicken wire along it. I'll put a couple canes at the back to support it, and that's it. because I just find doing it that way that I did it, it takes up too much room. And I mean, you would think, was that veg? But it's a decent size. But as I say, if you're like me, you want to get everything grown, not every type of veg, but every veg you like, you want to grow. I mean, I like veg, growing it, grow loads of veg, so you never know, a couple of years down the line I might end up with a field, but well, yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Right, anyways, I'm going to let you go because I am going to take these in the house and I am going to give the garden a tidy. I had a little party last night, so I'm going to tidy that up and then I'm going to just sit, chill, because it's a warm day and that'll be me. So any questions, just leave them in the comments. If you can like the video, subscribe, that'd be bra. I will do, as I say, I'll do other videos in the next couple of months. And I think that's everything, so I will say ta-ra, and I will see you later. Stay tuned for any other videos that's going to be coming up, and have a good day. Bye.